In today's Leeds news, Marathe pens open letter to fans, Kamara latest, Ampadu Unveiled, is Carl Darlow next, and Marcus Abad has a new club. Hiya folks, Jer here on the 19th of July at The View with your Leeds United news, and just a real quick stop on everything just to say this day last year we launched this channel with the idea of bringing a more concise news in one place, rumour, news and everything. In the last 12 months, the channel has gone from 0 to 13, nearly 13,500 subscribers, which is bonkers. And we've just hit 2 million views as well for the year, which I can't thank anybody enough. So if you allow me the moment just to talk about that, I just want to say a massive thanks to everyone who has supported this channel, the comments, the likes, everything else. It's come a long way in a year, and I have plans for it to go further again. I don't plan to sit in my laurels with this, and I've said to people, any money this channel makes goes back into this channel. I've got a long-term view of where I'd like this channel to go and what I'd like it to be. For right now, we'll keep doing the news and we'll keep doing our live streams and the odd interview when we can get them. But just a massive thank you. In 12 months, I never thought that I would achieve this. So that's my take this as my one a week so you can store them like it all that. That's it out of the way. I won't ask again this week, but thanks for indulging me there. That's that. Let's get on with the news and we'll crack on with this. And we'll start off with Paraag Marathe has penned an open letter to Leeds United fans. In the letter, he talks about being transparent with the fans. He also talks about the expanding of Ellen Road and the prioritising on the field investment and backroom investment first, and talks about how he felt the return. The statement in full reads as follows. I'm keenly aware of our immense responsibility to get this right, and I want to be more transparent with you about the process and the strategy we feel will put us in a position to succeed this season. The managerial search has been our main priority, and we are excited about our recent appointment of Daniel Farke as first-team manager. We believe he has the necessary experience, track record, vision, and temperament to bring out the best in our players and guide our team to a successful season. We anticipate significant transfer activity and turnover within the squad this summer, which I'm sure you are all following closely. While it will be tough to see players go, we are confident that we have the resources and the vision to bring the talent whom we will feel proud to support going forward. We also remain committed to our long-term goal of investing and expanding Ellen Road, but we will need to prioritise investment on the pitch and the back-end football operations until we break back into the Premier League. The last few years have been challenging for us all. I've experienced the joy, the frustration, the letdowns, and everything in between. While I'm hesitant to make promises about what we will achieve in the future, because there are no certainties in football, I can reassure you that the pain of the past 2 seasons has not been lost on us. I have felt it too. We are fully committed to seeing Leeds United return to the rightful place in the Premier League. I look forward to seeing you at Ellen Road, marching on together. Paraag Marathe. It's a lovely statement again says all the right things, talking about being transparent, talks about the investment in the stadium, but also talks about the investment in the team. Phil Hay has said that Leeds will need to be careful with this. The signing of Ethan Ampadu for a potential 10 million and the wages that go along with that will stretch Leeds' financial fair play situation, and Leeds to be very mindful and do some clever dealings in order to get the players they need in, but do expect more players to go off the wage bill in order to start this revamp. I think we're all okay with that. I think everyone's okay with seeing certain players go. I think we know about Melier probably going to go, Firpo probably going to go. The question mark is then around the players Leeds want to hang on to: Somerville, Harrison, Nanto. There's some big wages there. Bamford has quite large wages as well, so there's a lot going on there that would need to be looked at. But they seem confident in it. Leave them to it, let them do their jobs, and let them get on with it. I don't expect to hear a huge amount of things until their next signing as well, because it tends to be a bit of news, load of news in one go, then silence, and loads of news in one go, then silence again from the 49ers. So we'll have to just get used to that. Let's move on to talk about some of the links. And Glenn Kamara, the Rangers central midfielder, has been linked with Leeds for quite a while now. A lot of people saying he's had medicals, a lot of people saying he's been in talks with Leeds. It hasn't. There's no medicals. Hasn't been done. Has not been done. It may be done, but it's not been done right now. Personal terms have not been agreed either. There's nothing on this situation just yet. Basically, what happened yesterday was Newcastle and Rangers played each other in Alan McGregor's testimonial, and Glenn Kamara was not named in the squad at all. That sent Twitter and the rumour mill into frenzy. People talking about the fact that he was in the squad because he was at Leeds. He was pending for a medical this weekend. But Michael Beale has confirmed that there is interest in Kamara from several clubs, not only Leeds, but he insisted that the reason that Kamara was missing from the squad was not due to any of this. Beale has moved to ease Rangers fans' moods by stating that Kamara has been ill over the past few days and wasn't physically ready for this game. He finished off by saying that he expects him back in training in the coming days, but understands speculation about the player will continue going forward. But as of right now, he's still a Rangers player and is expected back in training with Rangers. there's that one. Moving on, the first signing of the 49ers era, Ethan Ampadu was shown off today. I had a different word in my head, but let's go with show off today. He signed a 4-year deal at Leeds for an initial 7 million, raising to 10 million depending on add-ons. Described himself in the interview as primarily a centre back who can play midfield. I personally think he'll play as a centre back and as a ball playing centre back, which will appeal to Daniel Farke way of doing systems and how he plays out from the back and his tactics. So I think you'll see it there. He did also speak about his friendship with Tyler Adams. And in the video, we see Tyler Adams and him having a chat in training. And he said that when the opportunity came up, they were both at Red Bull together. When the opportunity came up to move to Leeds, he spoke to Adams about it, who sold the club to him and said it was a great place, fantastic fans, and he'd love it here. A possibility of the two of them linking up again. There's a previous interview going back around his time at Red Bull when he said that himself and Tyler Adams had struck a very strong friendship and they keep in touch with each other on a regular basis. So hopefully he likes those players coming in, and Adams maybe talking them into coming in helps with Leeds' ability and desire to keep Tyler Adams at the club moving into this season. So fingers crossed on that one. That would be a huge one. Moving on, one in. Ampadu's in. What's next? Well, Carl Darlow is being talked about again. And after the announcement of Ampadu, Phil Hay at The Athletic has said that Leeds will now turn their attention to a goalkeeper. Carl Darlow is heavily linked. So what happened there? Heavily linked with a move to Leeds, but there is also very strong interest from Bournemouth in the goalkeeper. Although with Bournemouth, it's possibly a second keeper option, backup goalkeeper. With Leeds, he'd be the first choice keeper. Phil says that Darlow is well thought of and high on Leeds' options list, but not the only goalkeeper on Leeds' list. The situation with Ilan Meslier has yet to be resolved as well. Leeds haven't had any official offers for the player. There's pretty much no rumours in the last couple of weeks about him. He was linked with Spurs. He was linked with Chelsea. There's nothing really happening there at the moment. So that situation hasn't ironed itself out. He is due back in training today along with Willie Gnonto and a few others that were on extended international breaks as well. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Alexander Nubel is also from Bayern Munich, is also being talked about again today. He was expected to make a decision on his future over the weekend. Stuttgart wanted him in on Monday, yesterday, on loan as their preseason camp started. It hasn't happened just yet. There are unconfirmed reports that Leeds are still interested in moving for the player, but as I said, they are unconfirmed and there is no credible sources as of yet about this move, but it is something that we should be keeping an eye on to see what Leeds do with this in the next couple of days. Paraag Marathe has said they have a ambitious transfer plan for this summer, so players will be coming in as well as going out, but it's how Leeds are going to manage the wage bill and the financial fair play aspects of that. But yeah, Cardano did make a mistake yesterday in the Rangers game, although it's arguable whether it was his mistake or the person he passed the ball to mistake. Keepers make mistakes. It happens. And then finally, on the goalkeeping issue, and to finish off today's video, we'll talk about Marcus Abad and a new role for Marcus Abad. Marcus Abad was announced as leaving Leeds United a couple of weeks ago, and he now has a new club. West Brom announced yesterday that Marcus Abad will take up the goalkeeping coach role at the Championship club, and we will see him back at Ellen Road in a capacity next season. So wish Marcus all the best for his coming season, but just not the best against Leeds when he comes to Ellen Road. But outside of that, hope it goes well for you, Marcus. And that's it for today's Leeds news. It'll probably get a little quiet now. There will be some stuff coming into the preseason friendly games coming up the next couple of days, and we'll give you that information as and when it comes. So, as always, thanks for watching the channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow morning for year 2 of this channel as we move into hopefully a bigger year for the channel and Leeds United, and more success and positivity for the next 12 months and on. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.